Imagine a world where a tiny ant is the same size as a giant elephant. This might sound like a scene from a fantasy novel or a surreal dream, but let's take a moment to visualize it. Picture the ant, usually so small that it can be crushed underfoot, now standing as tall as an elephant. The dynamics of the animal kingdom would be turned on their head. Picture a fierce lion standing eye to eye with a little mouse. The lion, known for its majestic mane and powerful roar, now finds itself on equal footing with a creature it would normally hunt. The mouse, no longer a mere snack, now shares the same stature and presence. It's a strange thought, isn't it? The natural order, which we have come to accept and understand, would be completely upended. The confusion and chaos that would ensue are almost unimaginable. This is a world where all animals are the same size. From the tiniest insect to the largest mammal, every creature would share the same dimensions. The implications of such a change are vast and profound. In this world, life would be very different. Predators and prey would no longer be defined by size and strength. The dynamics of hunting, foraging, and survival would be completely altered. The way animals live, eat, and interact would change completely. Food sources that were once abundant for smaller creatures might become scarce, while larger animals might find themselves struggling to adapt to their new size. The balance of nature, so carefully crafted over millions of years, would be thrown into disarray. Ecosystems that rely on the diversity of sizes and roles would face unprecedented challenges. Think of the African savanna, a place teeming with life in all shapes and sizes. This vast landscape is home to a myriad of creatures, each adapted to its unique niche. The tall giraffes graze on treetops, while tiny dung beetles roll balls of dung across the ground. Each species has evolved to fit perfectly into its environment, contributing to the overall harmony. Each animal has its place, its role to play in this grand ecosystem. The interdependence of these creatures ensures the survival and health of the environment. But what if all the animals were the same size? The intricate web of life would be disrupted, leading to unforeseen consequences. What would happen to this delicate balance? The relationships between species, their habitats, and their behaviors would all be affected. Let's explore this intriguing thought and see what a world of equal-sized animals might look like. The journey promises to be both fascinating and thought-provoking, challenging our perceptions of nature and its inherent order. In the natural world, size is more than just a physical characteristic. It's a fundamental aspect that influences an animal's behavior, survival strategies, and interactions with other species. It's a defining feature that shapes the relationships between different species and their environment. The size of an animal can determine its role in the ecosystem, its diet, and even its reproductive strategies. From the tiniest insects to the largest whales, an animal's size dictates its place in the web of life. Smaller creatures like insects often have shorter lifespans but can reproduce in large numbers, while larger animals like whales have fewer offspring but invest more in their care. Take, for instance, the food chain. The size of an animal often determines its place as predator or prey. This dynamic is crucial for maintaining the balance of ecosystems. The size of an animal often determines its place as predator or prey. A lion, with its powerful build and sharp claws, is larger than a zebra, making it an effective hunter. This size advantage allows the lion to dominate its environment. A lion, with its powerful build and sharp claws, is larger than a zebra, making it an effective hunter. This size difference is crucial for the lion's survival and the zebra's role in the ecosystem. The zebra, on the other hand, relies on its speed and agility to escape predators. This size difference is crucial for the lion's survival and the zebra's role in the ecosystem. The balance between predator and prey ensures that neither population grows too large, which could lead to resource depletion. Size also influences how animals find shelter and raise their young. Smaller animals like mice can easily hide from predators in burrows or under rocks, while larger animals like elephants rely on their size and strength for protection. A small mouse can easily hide from predators in burrows or under rocks, while a large elephant relies on its size and strength for protection. Elephants use their massive bodies to deter predators and their trunks to manipulate their environment. Similarly, a bird's small nest, perched high in a tree, provides safety for its eggs, while a larger animal like a deer may hide its fawn in tall grass. These strategies are all influenced by the size of the animal and its need to protect its offspring from potential threats. Now, let's imagine a world where a lion and a zebra are the same size. In this hypothetical scenario, the balance of power in the animal kingdom would shift dramatically. The lion, known for its strength and dominance, would suddenly find itself on equal footing with its prey. The lion would find it much harder to bring down its prey, having lost its size advantage. Its hunting techniques, honed over millennia, would need to adapt to this new reality. The once effortless chase would become a strenuous endeavor. The zebra, no longer intimidated by the lion's stature, might even stand its ground. This newfound confidence could lead to more confrontations, altering the predator-prey relationship fundamentally. The zebra's behavior would shift from one of constant vigilance to a more assertive stance. This change in dynamics would ripple through the entire ecosystem. Predators and prey would need to find new ways to coexist, leading to a cascade of behavioral and ecological adjustments. The very fabric of the savanna would be transformed. With predators unable to easily overpower their prey, the populations of prey animals might explode. This population boom could lead to overgrazing as more animals compete for the same limited resources. This in turn could lead to overgrazing and competition for resources, potentially causing imbalances in the ecosystem. The lush grasslands could become barren, affecting not just herbivores, but the entire food chain. Consider the relationship between a snake and a mouse. In a world where they are the same size, the dynamics of their interaction would change drastically. A snake relies on its ability to constrict or overpower its prey. Its entire hunting strategy is built around its size and strength advantage. If the mouse were the same size, the snake would find it impossible to swallow its prey, and its hunting strategy would become useless. The snake would need to evolve new methods to survive, and the mouse would gain a significant advantage in their encounters. Our relationship with animals would also undergo a dramatic transformation. Imagine encountering a bear or a tiger in the wild, not towering above you, but standing eye to eye. The fear factor, often associated with large predators, might diminish, but so would our sense of safety. Farming would also see significant changes. Herds of cattle, now the same size as humans, might be more challenging to manage. The dynamics between humans and working animals like horses or oxen would also shift, potentially altering traditional methods of agriculture. Even our pets would feel different. Imagine a Great Dane the size of a Chihuahua, or a goldfish as large as a shark swimming in a tank. Our interactions with our animal companions would be reshaped, leading to new forms of companionship and challenges. On Section 5, finding a place to live. In a world of equal-sized animals, finding suitable habitats would become, well, a significant challenge. Animals that rely on their size to access food and shelter would be particularly affected. For instance, giraffes, with their long necks adapted for reaching high branches, would lose their food source if they were the same size as other herbivores. Similarly, small animals like squirrels, accustomed to living in trees and burrows, would face increased competition for space from larger animals. The struggle for territory would intensify as animals of all types compete for the same resources. This could lead to increased territorial disputes and potentially force some species to adapt to new environments or face the risk of extinction. Section 6. The struggle to survive. Survival in this altered world would depend on an animal's ability to adapt. Animals with unique abilities like camouflage or speed might thrive, while those relying solely on size would need to evolve new survival strategies. For instance, chameleons, with their ability to blend seamlessly with their surroundings, would still be effective hunters, even if their prey were the same size. Similarly, cheetahs, known for their incredible speed, could still outrun their prey, maintaining their position in the food chain. However, animals like hippos, which rely on their size and strength for protection, might struggle to defend themselves against predators. Their survival would depend on adapting new defense mechanisms or finding ways to coexist peacefully with their environment. Section 7. New challenges for conservation. Conserving animal populations in this altered world would present a unique set of challenges. Protecting habitats would become even more critical as competition for resources intensifies. Conservation efforts would need to focus on managing these limited resources and ensuring the survival of as many species as possible. Furthermore, understanding the complex relationships between animals of equal size would be crucial for developing effective conservation strategies. Scientists and researchers would need to study these new dynamics and adapt their approaches to protect the delicate balance of this altered ecosystem. Section 8, A Lesson in Balance. Imagining a world where all animals are the same size while purely hypothetical provides valuable insights into the importance of biodiversity and the delicate balance of nature. It highlights how size, a seemingly simple characteristic, plays a crucial role in shaping the web of life. It reminds us that every species, regardless of its size, has a unique role to play in maintaining the health and stability of our planet. The intricate relationships between predator and prey, the competition for resources, and the delicate balance of ecosystems all contribute to the richness and diversity of life on Earth. Section 9, A Final Thought. As we've explored this hypothetical scenario, one thing becomes clear: a world where all animals are the same size, while fascinating to imagine, would likely lead to significant ecological upheaval. It underscores the importance of appreciating the diversity of life on Earth and recognizing the interconnectedness of all living things. By understanding and respecting these delicate balances, we can help preserve the wonders of the natural world for generations to come.